Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the O2 Arena here in Prague, Czech Republic. The World Under-19 Championships, brought to you by FIBA, are underway, well underway. We're at the quarterfinal stage. This is quarterfinal number 2, Spain versus Australia, in a mouth-watering affair. The Spanish coming into this game with just 1 loss. The Australians have had 3 losses, along with their 3 victories. Spain highly fancied. Here's the running order today. Lithuania already overcame China fairly comfortably after about 17 minutes of play by a margin of 31 points, 89 to 58. Coming up after this game at 6 o'clock local, Croatia, Serbia, and then the mouth-watering affair. Look at that, Canada, USA, as if Croatia, Serbia wasn't mouth-watering enough. But this one has to come first, Spain, Australia. And although Spain, Croatia, Serbia, and Lithuania are worthy contenders to take on the US for what the USA are obviously clear favourites to win gold in this tournament, but somebody might knock them off. Don't underestimate the Australian team. They have one world-class player in Dante Exum, who you'll meet in a minute just before the introductions, and some real typically Australian hard-nosed players who will make up the components of a team that will be very, very tough to beat today. We will have player introductions first of all, followed by national anthems. There is Dante Exum, son of Cecil Exum. He was a long-time player in the Australian Pro League. And I wonder if that one behind has paid his money to get in. I know the 2 young ladies in front have. The Roo is somewhere here. Your roster for the Australians. Exum will play 7. Watch out for Jonah Bolden, 14. Dane Pinot is also a leading scorer on this team. And Nicholas Duncan, 15. It will be the Australians get introduced first. We'll do the intros first, the national anthems after that, and then we'll join you again for game time. Australia versus Spain, our second quarterfinal.
Thank you very much. And now the national anthem of Spain.
Both teams huddle up at the free throw lines before meeting each other at half court. The coaches have already got the mementos swapped. We are just over 3 minutes to game time here. Australia came to this tournament as winners of the Oceania region, and Spain came in via their 5th place finish at the European Championships last summer. Unfortunately for Spain, they lost the quarterfinals to Russia in the European Championships, and then made it through to this tournament by finishing 5th, winning the 5 through 8 playoff. But the Spanish team have been on fire since they've been here, losing just 1 game. That was 2 nights ago to Lithuania. Since then, they've beaten Canada, Korea comfortably 104-70, Croatia 86-76, and then Iran and Argentina. They've played 3 teams in the final 8, Canada, Croatia and Lithuania, and 2 victories and 1 loss. There's Dante Exum of Australia, averaging 13.7 points a game in the championship so far. As for Australia, they've had their woes, 3-3, 3 wins, 3 losses. They started off with a victory, comfortable victory by 44 points over Senegal, and then lost to Serbia, beat Brazil to finish 2nd in their group of 4, qualified for the last 8 stage, and all things looked bright and breezy when they beat China, lost to China 79-88. And they met the USA in a fairly one-sided affair, 94-51, and then had to beat Russia in the final game to qualify for the last 8, the quarterfinal stage. Well, they're a hardy team. They're a very, very hard-nosed team as well, this Australian squad. A few of these boys competed at the Under-17 World Championships last year. And it will be a fool that says this is going to be a Spanish victory all the way through. Spain are favoured. The Australians may have something up their sleeve and have something to say against the bookmakers there. Now 3 referees tonight: Boris Shulga from the Ukraine, Panagiotis Anastopoulos from Greece, and Mr. Sanchez Varela from Uruguay, and Commissioner Nomura from Japan. Well, we're almost ready for game time. Players retreat to the benches for the final few words. Head coach for Australia, Damien Cotter, and Luis Gul from Spain. As we all ready ourselves here, there's your starters for Australia: Duncan and Pino, 2nd leading scorer for Australia, Nah, Exum and Gerard Martin on the perimeter. Exum will play the point guard, very, very good at dishing out. Good scorer too, Dante Exum, no problem with that. And 4 double-figure scorers, including 20 against Russia and 20 against China. But more importantly, they're up in the assists too. 6 assists against Senegal, 5 assists and 5 rebounds against Brazil. The Spanish squad, as they ready themselves too. Here's the Spanish starting 5: Vicedo and Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez of Real Madrid, Albert Holmes, Alberto Diaz and Dario Brizuela. Brizuela is the 2nd leading scorer on the Spanish team. Vicedo is the leading scorer. Both players play for Estudiantes. Vicedo is the 2nd leading rebounder for Spain with 5.5 rebounds per game. So we're ready for a big one here. We've got 2 games here, Croatia, Serbia, and this one, Australia, Spain, that I think will be very close games. It's a 9-point margin on this one in favour of Spain. I'm not sure it's going to be that close. The Australians already on the floor. Nicholas Duncan, who will head for Boise State next year. Dane Pino, who's a big bruiser of a body, Dane Pino. 2 meters 3, 6 on the floor with Vicedo. Brizuela 7, Exum, Nah, and Gerard Martin 8. Dario Brizuela there. Alberto Diaz is 10. The flock of blondish red hair of Alberto Diaz. Ball is ready and up, and it will be Australia who will get the very first possession of this 2nd quarter final here. Australia versus Spain. Exum goes back door. Duncan looking for Nar. He finds Nar. Emmett Nar here. Exum comes back up to the top lane. A slight little bandage on his knee. Very smooth, Dante Exum. Not sure Duncan wanted the ball there. Exum will have to settle for the three. He's made it two. Shot clock running down, and Dante Exum kicks us off as Australia take a 3-0 lead. Now, if you watch Dante Exum play, he's as smooth as silk. And there's a reason why a lot of big clubs, NBA clubs included, are looking at Dante Exum. Exum not quite committed for college next year yet. Almost an interception there from Pinot. Just got a foot on the baseline. Into the lane. Goes Brizuela, and a turnover. Brizuela's pass to Albert Holmes went astray. Nicholas Duncan ambles his way over half court. Exum looks a little more sprightly. Here's the handoff for Exum. Exum now. Martin comes up. Exum still going to be left with the ball. His shot clock running down. Exum goes right through the pick and roll, goes round a one and blocked on the basket. He'll have to shoot the shot up. Great pass. Duncan layup is good. 5-0 start here for Australia. Diaz is 10 with the ball. 9 is Hernan Gomez. Brizuela's 7. Penetration from Holmes. Holmes to the basket. Lost out of it. Hernan Gomez gets a little gimme there. Not sure he was meant to get that pass. More a turnover from Holmes as he threw the ball up in the air. Exum slowing the pace down. Foul. First foul of the game from Albert Holmes. Exum's, let's have a look at this foul. There's the crossover there. Albert Holmes just a little flat-footed. That'll be a tough matchup for him tonight. Damien Cotter just looks on attentively. Got off to a great start here, Australia. 5-2 the lead. Pino gets a pick and roll for Emmett Nar. Pino goes down low. Picks up his dribble. Here's Pino, Dane Pino. Pino goes up, it's blocked at the rim. Hernan Gomez is having a field day in only the second minute of the game. Diaz, Vicedo brings to Brizuela. Brizuela comes and collects. Brizuela goes over the pick and roll handoff. Exum gets a foul. First foul of the game for Dante. Hands on the hip here, just 2 hands on the hip too. Easy call. Referee's fairly consistent in getting that call done. Quite amazing. You can put your hands on a defender in the lane, in the low post. Layup is good for Spain. Dario Brizuela goes all the way through. Very tricky Spanish guard, plays for the Estudiantes team in Madrid. Duncan looking for Exum to go back door. Here's Gerard Martin. Martin picks up the dribble. Duncan corner. Duncan fakes one. The 3 for Duncan, drains down. Hernan Gomez fell for the fake, went flying into the stands. About 2 or 3 inches Hernan Gomez has over Nicholas Duncan. Here's Holmes. Holmes turning on the burners against Pino. Oh, Brizuela's broken down Martin. Brizuela goes up. Oh my word, Dario Brizuela, the first time I've seen him play, is looking very, very sprightly. Exum goes back door, looking for a lob, it's not going to come, comes back on the reverse and a moving screen from Dane Pinot. Turns to the referee and a little bit of exasperation there. Just probably moved his elbows as Holmes went by him. Here's Diaz, number 10 for Spain. There's Holmes, backdoor, Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez, 4 points. Nice back screen there. Duncan was really out of play. Low post for Pino. Pino comes back on himself. Great defense. Duncan the layup. Defense is going astray, both ends there. Here's Gul there, head coach of Spain, looking on. Both coaches know this is really just sounding each other out time. Here's Holmes, that same screen, well guarded this time by Gerard Martin. And then Gomez goes up against Looked like it was Pinot. Duncan, I think it was. There's Emmett Nar. Keeping things busy on that point guard. Don't really have a true natural point guard, Australia. They just make do with what they got. Martin, wide open, no good from Pinot. Yet to get on the score table. Brizuela. This is a really natural point guard, Dario Brizuela. Brizuela nails a jumper. 6 points for Dario Brizuela. As he's opening up his account and making himself felt. Only 2 Spanish scorers up there, Hernan Gomez and Brizuela. Nicholas. Exum now left with the ball, shot clock running down, great crossover, Exum, corner. Nicholas for 3, has he got time to get it off? Reverse layup, no good. Pinot gets his first 2 of the game. Dane Pinot just working hard. Just working hard to find whatever bits he can underneath there. Zone for Australia. Now the Spanish are shooting about a 38% from the 3-point line. Picked off, Gerard Martin, wonderful hustle. In fact, it was Emmett Brizuela, just wonderful hustle to make sure that they weren't going to get an easy one down the lane. Exum comes back to get the ball. Nicholas Duncan there, and Ian Cotter, head coach of Australia. Gerard Martin sits down. Felix von Hofer is in the game, number 11 for Australia, the shooter. Hit 15 threes so far in this tournament. Here is von Hofer. Exum comes off one side. Exum the 3. That was tough. He made his first 3. That was looking good too. Hit both sides of the rim. It didn't drop down. Albert Holmes is short on that one. Exum rises like a salmon in the mating season. Now he's off to the races. Foul by Brizuela. Exum flicks it off to the referee. There you go. This is how good this kid is. Smooth as silk. Here's the foul from Brizuela. Oh, he's got some good acting skills too. Jonah Boland's in the game. Dane Pinot sits down. And Albert Holmes sits down. And his replacement is Josep Perez of Barcelona. Exum. Oh, Duncan wide open for 3, is short on that one. And rebounded by Brizuela. Brizuela just so easily. And a foul given up. So he so easily goes past his man. Emmett Nar's given up that foul. You figure if Nar had got his hands up there in good defensive stance, that wouldn't have got called. Hands on your hip. It was an easy chance for the referee to say it was a reach. Brizuela, who's had a great start to this game, bisects the pick and roll, almost gets into trouble, bails himself out. Corner. 14 is Marin, turned over. Exum now one-on-one. Exum, fouls given up. He won't count the basket. Brizuela could get his second foul here. That's key for Spain. He does indeed. A sub eager to come in is Oriol Poliu. You see. Emmett Nar, Brizuela sits down. Emmett Nar to inbound for Australia. Exum gets the pass. Little lob, sucker play. The foul will go against 14, Javier Marin. I guess anytime Dante Exum stands that close to the basket, they're going to throw something up for him. Exum comes up top. Guarded by Perez. Exum, loses his man so easy. Exum for 3, drains it. Dante Exum, second 3 of the night. And he moves on to 6 points. Bisedo has not taken a shot yet. Bisedo zone here for Australia. What has Spain got in terms of their shooting ability? Perez takes a little inside 2. Rebounded well by Australia by Committee. Duncan's got his hands on it somewhere. Can't quite get his hands on it. And the ball will stay with Spain. Now what's happened there? That's Brizuela's ankle. Either that or he's got a stone in his shoe. No, he's taken off his tape. He's obviously too tight for him. Too annoying, too irritating. 13 is Josep Perez here. Marin. Can't find the gaps right now. Pauli. Perez, the ball, he's looking for some help here, comes from size. Pauli, Perez comes into the lane, rebounded well. Nope, Jonah Bolden comes out the traps with the ball. The long-leggy Jonah Bolden, who's still in high school, a year younger than most of his teammates. And carrying against Emmett Nahr there. Hesitation dribble, got his hand underneath the ball. The referees were keen to spot that one. A little 1-2-2 press here for Australia. Says, Perez goes up, corner. Vicedo for three, count it! Edgar Vicedo, who is the leading scorer for Spain with 13 a game, gets his account underway. And a 2-point lead now for Australia. Exum goes back door. Bolden's a poor passer and looks a little nervous out there, Jonah Bolden. Duncan in the low post. 6 on the shot clock. Finds Exum. Exum left to settle for the three. He does take the three off to the left. And rebounded by Pauli. Oriol Pauli, number 5 for Spain. Marin penetrates, goes up against Bolden. Marin's missed a layup. Saiz tries to follow it in. Spain get the rebound back out. Marin and Perez. Vicedo's hit 1-3. That shot there missed from Oriol Pauli. Again, Spain get the ball. Perez in the corner. Vicedo, Perez. This zone causing a few problems for Spain right now. Perez penetrates. Turned over. Exum open floor. Will there be a foul? There is indeed. And Spain are in the bonus anyway. It'll be 2 shots to come for Australia. Well, Australia have really made an impact in this game. Coming in as the underdogs, they lead by 2. Gerard Martin comes in. Just a foul there given up. By Spain. So 2 shots to come for Dante. Dante Exum hits the first free throw. Not the best performer from the free throw line. He's missed 11 in the tournament, 17 of 28. Holds his concentration there and nails both of them. They were in a little half-court press last time, Australia. They've gone back man-to-man, so Damien Cotter keeping things busy as far as defensive philosophy. Wide open. Vicedo for another 3, misses. In his first one, Exum calls the play. At 20 points in the final win. Oh, Exum's doing that. Looked a nice open jump shot for him too. He felt good on it. The crowd want to foul on Von Hofer. Diaz to Saiz. There's Perez. Perez wants to look at that 3. Little in and out move. Perez goes up. The hook shot comes short. Spanish have been out hustled right now. Exum again, open floor. Exum goes up. There's a foul. That's almost an and 1. But Dante will get 2 free throws. Let's have a look. Open floor, as usual. This young man is going to a few places. I can guarantee you that. Probably to the top of his game. So Exum has another 2 free throws to come his way. He went 5 for 5 against Russia in his 20-point performance. 6-11 from the field and 6 assists. And he's 4 of 4 tonight. And he will take a break. Dante Exum goes to 8 points. 10, excuse me. 58 seconds left in this first quarter here. Australia with a 6-point lead. Filling over the corners, Vicedo into the lane, Perez. Saiz goes up, the jump hook, misses it. Vicedo the rebound, drops it in. Edgar Vicedo is not the top scorer in this team for no good reason. He's hit a 3 and then gets an offensive rebound and puts in a 2. Emmett Nahr. Dane Pinot puts the ball on the floor, turns it over, straight into the hands of Perez. Perez fumbles the up and under move. And with 26 seconds left, that was an opportunity that went begging there for Spain. And so let's see what he does. Tries to bring this, tries to bring it over the top of Gerard Martin. Emmett Nah now. They should probably run this clock right down. Diaz guarding Nah. Here's Gerard Martin. Ball goes to Bolden. Bolden's a long figure, isn't he? Bolden puts the ball on the floor. Emmett Nah, pump fakes to three. Nah goes short and rebounded by Pinot. Can't keep it alive. Bolden fouls. 14th foul for Australia. So it's not going to make too much of a difference, but it stopped the fast break for Spain and let the Australian defense set up. So probably a good foul, without him probably knowing too much about it. Anthony Fisher comes into the game. Oh, and Rowley wanted a sub here. He's not going to get in. Here's Perez. Perez settles for three. It misses. That is the end of the first quarter here. 19 for Australia and 15 for Spain. And a 4-point lead for the underdogs, Australia. We'll just get some stats up for you for the start of this game. We've got some entertainment, some quirky entertainment. And there is your stats there. Australia with the 3 threes and the 3 shots in the arc. Spain have shot 14 2-pointers and 5 3-pointers. 19 shots altogether. 7 offensive rebounds for Spain. That'll be something that Damien Cotter, head coach of Australia, will want to take a good look at. Cannot go through a game giving up 7 offensive rebounds per quarter, that is for sure. Well, a beautiful arena, beautiful setting here in Prague, the Czech Republic. The O2 Arena is a wonderful sight to see. Not packed for this game. Saw a few fans gather for the Czech Republic game earlier in the week. Hopefully the USA-Canada might draw a few people into this this place. And Spain will start us off in the second quarter here. Juan Sebastian Saiz is 11. Diaz comes over to pick and roll, met by the defense there of Nick Duncan. Duncan played very, very well. Diaz didn't have his head up. Thing about Nick Duncan, he's not going to move too far laterally one way or the other, so Diaz needs to go around him, not through him. Exum to Martin. Here's Duncan. He's got that 3-point threat. Going to join 2 teammates from Australia at Boise State next year. Into the lanes, Fisher, Dane Pinot, brag it out, bring it out. Here's Exum. Exum might get left with his shot again. Exum turns the corner so easily. Duncan's going left with a fadeaway 2, misses it, and a rebound from Diaz. Diaz just pushes the ball up the floor to Perez, 13. Vicedo looking to penetrate. Perez, Saiz down low. Here's Saiz, penetration from Diaz. Vicedo into the lane. Vicedo picks up. Diaz comes out, looks up at the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Diaz for 3, forces it somewhat. I'm not sure it hit the rim. It definitely hit the bottom of the backboard. So a scoreless start to this second quarter. As Australia will get their second offense at the second period. The turnover as Exum threw it to Martin. It went through his hands. Let's have a look, see whose fault this was. It's just a poorly, no, not quite an accurate pass, was it? Just out of the grasp of Gerard Martin there. Back to Josep Perez here for Spain. Vicedo's second 3 of the game. In and out, tipped in by Saiz, and the push in the back from Nicholas Duncan. Holds his hand up straight away. It's his first of the game. Just watch Duncan here, 15. The bottom of your screen. There, slight nudge with the left elbow. Good call from the referee. Juan Sebastian Saiz down low, blocked by Dane Pino. Will he try again? No, he won't. Turns it over. Oh, we got a foul. We have a foul. That will go against number 8, Gerard Martin. Which was tough because the ball was just about to be passed out of that zone. Was not a threat anymore. Zone for Australia here. 2-on-2. 2-3, call it what you will. Here's Diaz. Spain. They're going to find a way through this zone, and they do indeed, in the form of Edgar Vicedo. That's not Oriol Pauli. Back to Exum. Down low to Dante Exum. Can he finish? Nudged right out of it. Wonderful defense from Spain. Alberto Diaz did a great job there. Here comes Diaz in the break. Diaz. Finds Pauli. Pauli for 3. Drops one. 5 points in a row for Oriol Pauli. And Spain are back in the game. 1 point lead. Duncan for 3 down the other end. There's the response, Nick Duncan. His second 3 of the night. Penetration from Orly. Oh, wonderful play from Perez. Perez links it up off the rim. Didn't quite get the roll. Exum gets the outlet from Duncan. Dante Exum looking up. Another 3 maybe from Nicholas. Duncan, no good. The 3 is good though there from Anthony Fisher. His first shot of the game is a successful one. And Fisher playing some wonderful defense there on Josep Perez. Perez finds space as Duncan can't come and switch on the screen. Diaz into the lane. Wide open, Vicedo misses the 3. Picked off by Rowley. Great pass, sorry, Rowley lays up, it's good. Excuse me, Anthony Fisher. Pardon my identifications. We got a timeout as Australia have opened up a 7-point lead, 27-20. The girls are on the floor after that layup. Wonderful pass from Gerard Martin. And Fisher has 5 points to his name. Luis Scour, head coach of Spain here. Let's see what he's got to outline for his players.
Hay que bloquear y seguir a la defensa. ¿Cómo nos puede estar corriendo el contraataque? ¿Qué tal el balance? El último tiro. Según hay un tiro, siempre estás al balance. Siempre estás al balance. ¿Vale? En ataque, si es hombre. Vamos, venga, va. Jugamos esta, jugamos 44. 1, 2, 3. España.
And back live here, so it's a 7-point lead for Australia. The Emus, as they're known in the Australian Basketball Federation's name calling of their teams. Wide open 3, hits the front of the rim, and there's a foul there from Oriol Pauli, pushing the back on the offensive rebound. 3-pointer miss there from Javier Marin in the game, replacing Josep Perez. So a chance now for Australia to take an even bigger lead. And they, Spain have gone to a zone. Look at that, box and 1 for Spain here, possibly. Foul on the bottom of the zone there from Alberto Diaz. He's guarding the most dangerous player for Australia, Dante Exum. It's his first foul of the game. There is Alberto Diaz. They're going to run a few players through Dante Exum. They're going to wear him down, that's for sure. a boxing one right now on the green and gold's favorite player, Dante Exum. Exum penetrates. Fisher for three, drains another one. Anthony Fisher's come off the bench and hit 8 points for Australia. Second leading scorer, no, third leading scorer. Duncan and Exum both have 10. Marine goes up, missed the layup, but retrieved wonderfully there by Oriol Pauli, who is also having a wonderful game with 7 points for us, for Spain. Travel against Nick Duncan. You know, as deliberate as that pump fake is from Nicholas Duncan, it's hard to believe he can actually travel. He throws that ball up way up into the air to pump fake. There's nothing subtle about it, that's for sure. Court pressure here. The referees are just sorting out that Spanish bench. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe one of the players has said something to the referees. They've just stopped it to make sure the coaches get the players under control. Anyway, here we go. Alberto Diaz guarded by the man of the hour right now, Anthony Fisher. Fisher staying as close as he can to Diaz. There's Pauli. Low post, Hernan Gomez back in the game. Pick and roll from Hernan Gomez to Pauli. Oh, it's a poor pass from Pauli, and has that touched an Australian hand? Spanish players say yes, it did. Number 12 there, Jose Nogues is saying it didn't touch me, that's for sure. Let's have a look. And it was the deflection. Dane Pinot, he got a fingertip and then pointing straight down the other end. Gerard Martin with the ball. Here's Fisher. Boxing one defense trying to crowd out Dante Exum. They've got a missed shot right there. Nogues rebounds. Hands it straight to Brizuela. And that could be offensive. No, the referees have got a blocking foul. Good defense there from Gerard Martin. That will be Martin's second foul. Fisher sits down. Anthony Fisher sits down with 8 points to his name. Australia only have 4 scorers, so my word, they needed his points production. Much unexpected, but very welcome. Turnover on the play. Exum, open floor. Oh, his defender fell down and Exum didn't realize it. Van Hofer for three. The lead is now 11. Australia, Jesus Luis Gil needs a timeout now. And Spain are in a bit of trouble here. Working against this zone. Hernan Gomez, another turnover. They don't want to foul right there. Oh, they're going to foul. That could be on sport. And one. Oh, my word, they made 2 errors. Exum has taken a knock. They had a big opportunity to get the foul at the half court. Didn't take it. And then ended up fouling right there on the shot. Gave up an and one. 3-point play heading Dante Exum's way. Wonderful performance from Australia here. They're going to work. They lead 35-22 with 4.5 to play in the second quarter.
Fondo, rato, zona. Contra zona en fondo. Nos concentramos. Adelante. Vale, bien. Contra la zona. Hacemos bien los movimientos, sin problema. Intentamos meter a Nogues el balón aquí. Y de aquí intentamos meter dentro, pero tú en pintura, no aquí. Aquí no vas a hacer nada en el partido de hoy. Como sigas jugando así, lo único que vas a hacer, tienes que intentar jugar en la pintura. Jugar high-low aquí, para que se cierre y podamos tirar aquí. Luego, no vuelvas a repetir el balance. ¡Vamos! La clave del partido dicho, como Irán, el rebote como el otro. Estamos confiándolo. El peor partido para antes defensivo.
So timeout finished here. Dante Exum's going to get 1 free throw coming out of this timeout to add 1 more point to his numbers. Exum has 12 with that layup, and this to make it 13. He is not missed a free throw yet. And connects, and that lead now is stretched out to 14. Here's that little 1-2-2 half-court press, easily broken by the Spanish. Perez working against that zone, comes back to Perez. Nogues with the pick and roll. Perez settles for the jump shot and makes it. And that will add a little respite to Spain's encounter today. There's Nah, Emmett Nah, number 4 for Australia. Still that box on one. They've gone out to man-to-man. Nah flicks one up in the air and makes it. And the lead goes back to 14, 38-24. Well, this is going to get exciting right now if Australia keep this pressure up. Brizuela stuck in this corner. Brizuela brings the ball back out. Nogues penetrates. Nogues the jump hook, or the flying jump hook. And it's back to 10 again. Exum waves away Emmett Nah. I'm not sure what they're trying to do over there. Duncan reverses it, and Duncan throws it straight to the Spanish bench as Felix van Hofer was looking for the backdoor play. Looking for a bit of understanding there from the two Australians. Nogues sits down after making that two-pointer just now. His replacement, Oriol Pauli. Pauli hands it back into Brizuela. Brizuela hands it straight to Josep Perez. Brizuela in the game as well. Brizuela turns the corner. Brizuela's going to go all the way. Wonderful change of hands and direction of that ball. Missed a layup. But Brizuela, my word, that was acrobatic, to say the least. Here's Exum. So he turned the ball over last time in the hands of Nick Duncan. This ball's back at Exum. Exum can get a pick and roll here from Pinot. Exum turns on the burners and draws a foul off Oriol Pauli. Oh, I make that the third player that's guarded Dante Exum tonight. And this might be the fourth player coming in. There's the foul, just a little bump. And yes, indeed, Javier Marin will now guard Exum. That's the fourth player on Exum. He's the 14 guarding him. Exum just crosses over. Turnover. There's numbers for Spain too. Perez comes inside on Duncan. Perez missed the layup. And Australia end up with it. They had more than enough numbers there. 3-on-1, I think, at the ball at one time. Emmett Nah. Emmett Nah looking for Duncan. Finds Pinot instead. And the foul will go against, I think it's 13. Josep Perez, it is indeed. Two shots, the Spain are in the penalty. There's the wraparound pass here, there. Now when did Perez come in? Well, Perez wanted a foul, a travel more than anything. Dane Pinot now with two shots, there's one of them. Pinot is 3 of 9 coming into this game from the free throw line. For such a high scorer, Pinot's putting some good numbers up. 12 points a game to shoot only 9 free throws in the tournament. It's quite paltry. Brizuela, Vicedo penetrates. Vicedo comes back on himself. Will it drop? It will. Soft touch for Edgar Vicedo. It's a 12-point game again. Duncan is the pressure release for Australia. Back to Exum. Guarded by Marin. Turnover is it? Hernan Gomez goes after Duncan. Duncan puts the ball on the floor. Shot clock's running down. Exum flicks it up. Misses the shot. Could have gone maybe one more step. Second foul for Dante Exum. Looks a little frustrated with something. And Anthony Fisher will replace him. Now he thinks there was a foul there. Probably that's why he flicked it up so nonchalantly, expecting the call. Pressure here for Australia. Fisher. Oh, Van Hofer's been crossed over. Layup is, well, there was no foul, and Pinot will be credited with that block. As Javier Marin went to the hoop hard. Luis Gul being told to sit down, or he's threatened with a technical as well. Here's Luis Gul. Marin stuck in the corner. Brett gets the ball out eventually to Vicedo, to Brizuela. Brizuela had a bright start to this game. Perez for three, drops it down. And that lead is now 9. 40-31, minute and a half to go in the first half here. Emmett Nah turns the corner, finds Dane Pinot for three, another one, there's the response. Dane Pinot can't make many free throws, but he hits the big time three. Brizuela stuck in his corner, and he stepped out of bounds. So the Spanish just getting taken out of their game bit by bit. Timeout for Luis. No, it's for Conte. Wow, offensive foul. I cannot believe that. Didn't see the call. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but Brizuela picks up his third. Is that his second or third foul? Brizuela's third foul of the game. Timeout here for Damien Cotter of Australia.
We got this. Let's go. Let's get into our weak alignment, right? Okay, Dane, you're going to back screen. Got it? Nick, run to the corner on ball here. Got it? If they zone, run runner like we said before. You cool with it? You got to get your damn hands up. You hear what I'm saying? All right, you must get your hands up and guard the shooters. Who are they? 6. All right, let's go get them. 6, 5, 6. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Great looking timeout there from Damien Cotter, head coach of Australia. There's a replay there of Anthony Fisher laying it up. Well, Fisher came in and 8 points off the bench for the number 5 for Australia. Fine performance from him. And right now the Australians have a 12-point lead as we edge closer to half-time. Emmett Nah is number 4 for Australia, to play the point guard duties. Nicholas. Dane Pinot with the pick and roll. Nah looks at him. Pinot gets the reverse pass, and Pinot lays up. As Australia have done the work on the pick and roll there. Nice pass from Emmett Nah. 14 the lead now, 45-31. Perfect first half almost for them. Vicedo down low. Hernan Gomez goes up lefty. Tipped in, no, it's been tipped around though. Kept alive there by Albert Holmes. And Australia have a big chance now to go 16 or possibly 17 up at the half. Here's Nah. We've got the switch. Hernan Gomez versus Nah. Nah goes right by him. Oh, Pinot's been blocked by Vicedo. Holmes. Vicedo wide open. Who wants it? There's the three. Missed by Marin, and that is half time. A 45-31 lead for Australia at the half. And it is the Spanish team that will troop off into the locker room at half time. The more despondent of the two teams. They came in with a 9-point favorite, or as 9-point favorites, and they trail by 14 at the half. We'll get some stats up in a minute to see where it's all gone pear-shaped for Spain. One thing for sure, when you don't shoot a free throw in a half, it tells some sort of tale there. You will see in a minute that the Spanish team are 0 of 0 from the free throw line in 20 minutes of ball. 3 of 12 from the three-point line, 11-26 inside the arc, so they're 50% under. And Australia have hit 8 threes. That is phenomenal shooting for them. 8 3-pointers. I'm not sure they've matched that. 11 offensive rebounds to 11 Spanish, 11 offensive rebounds for Spain against 11 defensive rebounds for Australia. Just to give you an idea of the shooting prowess of Australia, the 8 threes they've made in this game is close to the 15 they made against China. But that was unbeatable. So they have got it in their locker to shoot well from the three-point line. We're going to be back in about 13 minutes. We'll leave you with some replays of the first half of play. Welcome back, everyone, to Prague for our second quarterfinal. It's second half time. Australia, the underdogs in this game, have jumped out to a 14-point lead. Well, we didn't see a shock in the first quarterfinal when Lithuania overcame China 89-58. But there is a, you get the feel there might be a shock on the hands here. The Spanish team were unbeaten up to 2 days ago. 48 hours, they lost to Lithuania 61-59. Now are 20 minutes away of getting eliminated in this tournament that they were sailing through at one point. Australia trying to stem the flow of what would be a European onslaught in this tournament outside of the United States. Australia will get the first possession. Spain is still in that huddle to your left of your picture there. A lot of words were said by Luis Gil at halftime, head coach of Spain. Now they will walk onto the floor. And the 5 is Perez 13, Saiz 13, Marin 14, Brizuela 7, and Vicedo 5. So really smaller lineup. But 3 of those players didn't start the game. So 3 new players to start the second half. Exum now guarded by Marin. Exum's had 4 different players guarding him. The superstar Dante Exum, who is destined for great things. Pinot, Exum for 3, back of the rim, and Spain retrieve. So Exum's first shot of the game was a 3 and made it. Second half couldn't get the same effect, and a travel against Brizuela. Don't think he was expecting to cut the pass so quickly, Dario Brizuela. Number 7 for Australia. Let's have a look. Well, it was a 1-2 step, wasn't it, before that ball got down. Exum breaks past Marin. Saiz comes out to guard Nicholas Duncan. Backdoor for Emmett Nah. Exum, 1 stop, 1 shot, 1 goal. Dante Exum, 15 for the night. The stop and pop. He's controlling things right now. Wide open Vicedo. Can he answer? No, he can't. Kept alive by Spain. Marin. Great pass to Saiz. Got to finish from there. Can't get it. A rebound from Pinot. And Australia and a technical foul against coach Luis Gil of Spain. And that will not help the cause very much at all. Still having a little chirp at the referees, and the referees saying, cut it out. The referees, one from Ukraine, one from Greece, and one from Uruguay. Emmett Nah makes both free throws. The lead is now 18. Spain have to find something from somewhere. There's no way they're going to go out in this tournament quietly, that's for sure. They're too good a team. And the foul will go against Josep Perez. As the defense picks up the eyes of the referees. Just look at every move. Hand on shirt. Wide open. Gerard Martin misses, and the rebound for Juan Sebastian Saiz. Foul given up by Emmett Nah, number 4 for Australia.
Second personal foul now.
Just a little bump here on Josep Nah. Perez. Brizuela over the pick and roll. Great backdoor cut. And will it drop? It will this time. As Vicedo gets the beneficiary of that Brizuela pass. Oh, Dante Exum, the in and out move, and the foul from Brizuela. That could be number 4. Just there. That will be pine time for him. Coach Luis Gil is just upset the fact that he had to come and help from there. Brizuela's played so well today, but he will find himself on the bench for a long, long time. We're still 8 minutes, 18 seconds left of this third quarter. He's not. Nicholas comes up top. There's Martin. There's the pick and roll for Emmett Nar over to Gerard Martin. Fumbles it. Martin penetrates. Dane Pino drops it in. And the lead is now, well, it's still 18. Well, it's back to 18, I should say. Marine into the lane. Great pass to Saiz. Can't finish. Well, they need somebody inside to drop those little chippies in. Perez bumps. Nah, no call. Nicholas. Martin, 3, misses. Will it drop in? It does. 2 sides of the rim. Gerard Martin. And coach Luis Gould calls timeout. As Spain are down by 21 now. And there needs to be a complete rethink by the head coach of Spain. Look at that shot. Hit both sides of the rim, and that's what it meant to the bench. Get into that Spanish time as quick as we can.
Seguimos en el triángulo. ¿Vale? Seguimos. Bueno, no puede recibir Nar, no puede recibir Exum. Tú estás en la punta, pero estamos en hombre. Si hay un tío aquí, hay que salir y salir. Y siempre montado el triángulo. Stop. Si hay un bloqueo, cambia con el del bloqueo y salta. Y te metes. No puede haber ni uno del triángulo sin puntear.
¡Vamos las manos!
¡Vamos!
And back live here. So Spain have come out of that timeout. What effect will it have? Here's Juan Sebastian Saiz. Albert Holmes in the game after a break at halftime. Nicholas Duncan picks up that foul. Number 15 for Australia. That'll be his second foul. Here's Albert Holmes, a little one-on-one shake and bake. Duncan held his ground fairly well, but just the contact was the side of the body. The referees have said that's going to be a foul, and he's shooting foul too. So Holmes for 2 shots here. He's only been in the shot 8 free throws in the whole tournament. He made 3 of them. That's the number 4 there. There's the dancing girls brought in for the last 3 days of this tournament. Holmes misses the second free throw, cuts that gap by 1. Bit by bit, they're trying to get back into this game, Spain. A long way to go. Nicholas Duncan, Dane Pino. And an offensive foul from Duncan. That's number 3 on him. Moving screen. He tried to free up Emmett Nar in that far corner. And it is Michael Rowley, his replacement, the 2 meters 1 center. Here comes Josep Perez. Holmes down low to Saiz. Can he finish? He stepped on the ball, or the ball's gone out of bounds, and Hernan Gomez couldn't get out of his chair quick enough to get a replacement for Juan Sebastian Saiz. The Real Madrid up-and-coming star, Guillermo Hernan Gomez, knew his time was ready. Marine is guarding Exum as close as he can. Rowley, I'm not sure he's ready to shoot the ball yet, Rowley. Here's Gerard Martin. He'll shoot it if he gets a chance. Behind the back for Martin. And a foul will go against number 15, Albert Holmes. Watch his left arm. There's 1 touch. There's 2 touches. The left arm and left hand just a little too close to that hip. Here's Pino. Pino looking for an outlet, finds Exum eventually. Exum crosses over, Exum into the lane. Great pass. Oh, Rowley's got up too weak. In the corner, Martin misses. Kept alive by Vicedo. And Spain get it. Well, it's getting exciting right now because you feel Spain are about to make a comeback. Somewhere in this game there has to be a Spanish comeback. Holmes. Oh, turnover. Martin will get a layup. Blocked on the backboard. Wonderful defense from Holmes. Nah will bring it out. Exum for three. Misses. And there's a foul under the basket. That will go against Hernan Gomez, who puts his hand up straight away. And it will be Australia's ball from the end line. There's the shot from Exum, front of the rim. We don't actually get to see the push. Martin gets up in a bit of trouble. Retrieved by Pino. Rowley gets it. Back to Exum. Exum looking for the pick and roll rub. There it is, into the lane. Exum behind the back, through the legs. Shake and bake. No foul called there. Emmett, nah, got it! 23 is the difference between these two teams. Incredible performance here from Australia. Spain reply with three from Perez. There's the Spanish faithful. What have they got left in the locker, Spain, right now? It's looking a bit doomy and gloomy. Dane Pinot, long on the jump shot. Rebounded by Holmes. Perez spins out on Martin. Wide open is Holmes. Hernan Gomez flicks it to Perez. Perez, corner. Penetration from Holmes. No call. Holmes goes up. No call again. Hernan Gomez keeps it alive. And at last we've got a foul. And Vicedo turns to the referee and said, which one are you going to call, ref? Foul's gone against number 6, Rowley of Australia. Michael Rowley, I think it's his first foul. Second foul for Rowley. Well, there's one foul there. Maybe a second there. But neither of those were the foul. Howley's in the game for Spain. Marin, little head fake. Marin up and under. They turned it over. Exum now open floor, and sportsmanlike foul will go against Oriol Pauli. Oh, it's Edgar Vicedo, excuse me. The 6 and the 5 looking the same. Behind the back from Exum. No real attempt to get the ball. But Diaz cannot believe it, can he? Exactly right. Head coach Luis Gould has got some coaching to do to get his team back in there, to even convince them there's a way back. They're down by 21. This will make it 22 from Exum. Not missed a free throw yet tonight. He has now 17 points, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. So fairly all-round game for the soon-to-be superstar. There's no doubt about it, he's going places. Here's Rowley. Emmett, nah, right. I'm not sure what happened there, because I'm sure he touched it last. It hit Coach Damien Cotter on the sideline here. Exum penetrates, Exum to the lane, Exum reverse layup. He's got some extension, this Dante Exum. Tough to play when he's on that full swing move. Perez, corner Vicedo, great cut there from Marin, I think it is. There'll be a foul, 2 shots to come. That foul was against, I'm not quite sure who that was on. We'll get some clarification in a minute. Got a feeling it was on Pino anyway. 2 shots to come for Javier Marin. Makes the first and now closes that gap to 22. Exit. Nah's going to go all the way. No, he's traveled. One too many steps on that 2-step layup. There's a bit of argy-bargies we're going to see off camera. There's the replay. Not often you see the Spanish players get a little out of control. It's where Hernan Gomez steps over there. That's what they didn't like. Emmett Nah went to the floor. Marin will bring the ball up the floor. Spain need to find something quickly before the end of this third quarter, you'd think. Get it down to about 15 by the end of 30 minutes. Wide open, Pauli misses, and Gomez, oh, wonderful play. That is nice. The big fella from Real Madrid just dropped it in the net. Here's the missed three. Collects the rebound and just drops it in. There'll be one shot to come. Cotter just shouting out to his players about watch the press. Hernan Gomez makes the free throw. There's a press, it's man press. They should break that easy. Exum guarded by Marin. Exum turns the corner, gets the foul this time, throws it up. 2 shots to come. Javier Marin. Just a little hesitation there from Dante Exum. There it is, there. Little change of pace. Knew the contact was coming, threw it up. Marin there just explained to the referee, he said he was hooked. And that's the first free throw missed by Exum. 7 of 8 from the line. Makes amends on the second one. The lead is 20 now for Australia. Looking good for their money, right? This big lead against the highly fancied Spanish club. Perez gets a pick and roll from Hernan Gomez. The foul, I think it's against Rowley, number 6. It is indeed Michael Rowley. This is second foul. Just left his foot in the way there as Perez tripped on it. 2 shots for Perez. This will close it to 18 if he makes both. He's the curse of the commentator right at work there. So I have to concentrate now just to get something out of this possession. Second free throw, Perez misses again. We've really been not firing all cylinders today. Maybe that loss against Lithuania just took the wind out of their sails. Now you got to try to find a ways of winning when they've won 5 in a row. Great defense from Hernan Gomez. Exum steps through it. Well, they started off playing good defense and then just gave up on it. Slight nudge from Exum, and Hernan Gomez wasn't there anymore. Vicedo. Now I'm not sure Spain believe they can get back in this game. Vicedo, Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez spins to the middle, flicks it up. And you take your pick, Pino or Rowley. It's Rowley again. 3 for him, and 2 shots to come. Guillermo Hernan Gomez. Very little contact there, but the referee saw something. Hernan Gomez, that's 3 free throws in a miss this Spanish team have missed. On back-to-back possessions, this is a key one. You're going to get back in games, you've got to make the chippies, and he's missed it. So 4 free throws gone begging for Spain in the last 30 seconds, and things just looking rosier and rosier for the green and gold. Exum low post, got it by Diaz. No double team coming, it did come now. The skip pass, one more pass, all the way is long, and well played there from Anthony Fisher, flicked it right back to Exum. Here's Rowley. Exum comes back to get the ball. Here's the handoff. Oh, wonderful play. Rowley goes up. Turned over, is it? Yes, indeed. Open floor. Diaz should get the layup here. There's a foul. Unsportsmanlike. Good call. In some ways, Fisher just had to let that one go through without contact, because after one unsportsmanlike foul, it was probably likely to be another one. There it is. That's a good call from the referees. So 2 shots to come here for Diaz. Now they missed 4 in a row from the line. A chance for Diaz to make amends. And, he's 5 of 6 on the tournament. So subs for Australia. Exum sits down and Fisher sits down. Fisher's first foul there. Huge free throws here. Makes it on Alberto Diaz. must be a lid on that hoop right now because Spain's percentage is 1 of 6. You do not want to go into that locker room at the end of this game and think you've lost the game on the free throw line. That was just unforgivable for players. Hernan Gomez tries to release pressure. Ball goes to Pauli. Pauli gets an offensive foul as Gerard Martin hits the floor. Wonderful defense from Australia. It's a 21-point lead, and Oriol Pauli has fouled out. 5th foul. Doesn't happen very often in the 3rd quarter, that's for sure. Player gets out, but that is desperation stakes for us, for Spain. And Brizuela comes into the game on 4 fouls. There's 2, so all is not well in the house of Espanyol. Rowley, Von Hofer guarded closely by Brizuela. Is Pino. Martin down to Pino, low post. Pino going to work. Pino goes up lefty, misses the shot, and retrieved but out of bounds by Pino, flicked it off his hands. Spain a chance with 2 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Spain a chance to get back in the game slightly. They're just not playing very well at all, are they? Marin, Vicedo comes into the lane. They just don't want to shoot the ball. There's no confidence. Brizuela 6 on the shot clock. Brizuela spins. Vicedo goes up, missed the shot, tipped in by Hernan Gomez. Oh, my word, did they have to work hard for that. But Guillermo on the turnover. Diaz goes up. Missed the layup, fights for the rebound. Alberto Diaz is the hero for Spain right now, as the inertia moving towards them is all a result of that flock of ginger hair, red hair, whatever you want. Alberto Diaz is just causing havoc for the Australian defenders. There's the shot that was missed. That was tough. The rebound goes after it, keeps it alive. And the foul against Emmett Nahr, I think it is. Diaz misses another free throw. 1 for 7. As a team in the last 2 minutes of play. 2 of 8 now, so Diaz showed great concentration there. The lead is back to 18. Maybe there's a slight run coming in from Spain. Exum comes back in the game as Damien Cotter feels that run is perhaps coming. Subs for everybody. Australia, Gerard Martin sits down. Guillermo Hernan Gomez sits down for Spain. Jose Nogues in the game. Badalona player. Exum guarded by Diaz. Wonderful defense from Diaz. Step out from Nogues. They've switched that screen. Emmett Nahr, the corkscrew jump shot misses from 3. Is Brizuela, might go all the way. Brizuela goes up, missed the shot, was too hard. Great defense from Australia. Dante open floor, wide open for 3, misses. The rebound from Pino. Pino drops it in. And whatever run was going to come from Spain, it's been halted now. Marin goes up and is fouled. Well, this quarter just won't come to an end, will it? The foul goes against number 11 for Australia, which is Felix von Hofer. Nahr comes out, Fisher comes in. 2 shots here for Javier Marin. Still a minute to play in this game, in this quarter. 19 the difference now, this to close it to 18. Javier Marin shows great concentration. Exum can't quite deny the ball off the inbounds. Got it by Diaz. Oh, double turnover. Who's going to pick that up first? Was it over and back? It probably should have been. In fact, the Spanish bench want the 8-second call. And Diaz and Exum's fumbled it again. There's bodies on the floor. Yellow, gold, and green. Exum went to drive in, fumbled it. That's when the ball went to the floor. The possession arrow goes to Spain. Game at 18. Here's the turnover. It wasn't an 8-second call. A double, triple turn crossover. Didn't get a chance to see the clock there to know exactly what was going on. There's the ball on the floor there. Diaz goes down, runs by it. Anyway, in the end, Spain get it. Here we go. Brizuela guarded by Fischer. Brizuela goes right by Fischer. Brizuela into the lane. Wasn't a great shot from Brizuela. No balance. And Luis Gould just wants to know what's going on. It's from the point guard. Just a little out of control there, Dario Brizuela. Reversal, Vicedo, Brizuela. Vicedo penetrates, Brizuela. Brizuela comes into the lane, loves to penetrate. Marie, one shot, Vicedo wide open for three, misses. And the rebound goes to Fischer. Fischer flips it to Exum. At last, we're going to get the last shot of this quarter. This quarter's gone on forever, but what an intriguing encounter this is. They got the switch. Marine guarding Exum. Slight push off there. Dane Pinot for three, misses. And a turnover out of the defensive rebound. I think it will stay with Spain, but that is the end of the third quarter. Australia and their noses in front at the half, and they've kept them in front now. They lead 66-48 with 10 minutes left in this game. If there's a comeback in the offing, it's got to come pretty quickly. The stats for the game so far. Australia 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Well, Spain hadn't shot a free throw at halftime, and they've gone 8 for 15 since the second half started. Only hit 4 threes. Australia on 10 right now. They hit 15 against China, remember. And both teams shooting under 50%, woefully under percent for Spain from inside the arc. So here we go live, second quarter, 10 minutes away from knowing the answer to who's going to make the semi-final from these two teams, Lithuania or Spain. Spain or Australia. Lithuania already in the semi-finals after that triumphant victory over China. Well, 18 down with 10 minutes to play is a tough ask for most teams. What if Spain got in the locker? And Australia will get the first possession. Exum comes over to this one side. Very, very active, and Diaz gets the foul. I think Exum's taken a little... She's taken, let's have a look. Hands in the hip. Diaz very quick to acknowledge to the referee it was his foul. It's his second foul. Exum in the low post here. Fischer wants to get it in the ball. Almost got an interception too. A lackadaisical pass back from Exum to Fischer. Here's Pinot. Pinot penetrates. Pinot wants to come back on his right hand. Comes back on his left instead. Flicks it up in the air. And the foul will go against number 12, I believe. Jose Nogués. Wonderful rebounding from Rowley. Rowley just too strong for Nogués in there. Look at that. Arms clattered with each other. Difficult to see who's fouling who there. Rowley was wide open. Diaz intercepts almost. Exum got his hands on it eventually. Vicedo steps out on Exum. It's a Tough ass defending Exum, and a foul, just too easy. Too easy giving up a foul there. Exum just too good for them. A little hesitation dribble, the ball's miles away from the defender. Tough to get there. Rowley steps out, relieves the pressure. Oh, that could be a turnover. It is. Diaz collects. Diaz against Rowley. Diaz gets the bump. No call. That should have been a foul. Great play from Alberto Diaz. The lead is now 16. Tries to get the ball over. Pino, and an offensive foul will go against Dante Exum, I think. Got a little out of control there. 3 subs coming in the game for Australia. Yeah, Exum gets out of control. And the charge was taken. And I think it was Javier Marin, 14 for Spain. So Brizuela, are we going to see the comeback from here? Brizuela turns the corner, lays it up. 14 the difference now. Spain have some momentum. Breaks the press easy. Duncan's back in the game. No need to foul right now, especially there. Just deny the ball to Exum, play good defense. Brizuela guarding Exum. Can't foul Brizuela, and he does. That could be his 5th. It is indeed Dario Brizuela. You've got to wonder why he ended up guarding Exum in the first place. There's the crossover. Sideline ball for Australia here. First team foul. It was the 14th foul for Spain. Not very many minutes. Duncan goes to the hoop. Duncan flicks one up. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Pino. Pino tries to float to Exum, straight to Diaz. Diaz, open floor. Layup, no good, but there's a foul. The foul is against Gerard Martin. 2 shots to come for Alberto Diaz, who has been the inspiration for Spain in this, well, I won't call it a comeback just yet. 3rd foul for Martin. As far as Diaz is concerned, he's only scored 4 points. But has been hugely instrumental defensively in being a thorn in the side for Dante Exum. So Perez needs to concentrate. Missed his fair share of free throws in the 3rd quarter. A little soft touch, hits the front of the rim and drops in. The lead is now 13. Second one goes in too. Spain are on their way. Duncan comes back out. Emmett Nah picks up the dribble. They want an 8-second call. It was on the 18-second mark. He wanted to travel as well, did Gould. That could be a turnover. Those bodies on the floor. Duncan's got it. Wide open Nah for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Nogues. Spain are on the run. It's Perez. Perez wants a pick and roll. Gets it. Perez rinking and dinking. Diaz penetrates hard. And a foul against Felix von Hofer, number 11 for Australia. Not much in it, is it? The referees don't need to see much hand on the hip to call the foul. Von Hofer comes out, Fisher comes in. Third team foul for Australia. The lead is 12. Sato looking to pass to Nogues. Here comes Marin. Marin guarded by Exum. Marin waves him away. That could be an offensive foul. Great defense. Dante Exum just read that like a book. They were a little concerned about the shot clock running down. Look. No real hesitation, no real awareness of where the defense was going. And exactly right, Luis Gulish just saying, move the ball, move the bodies. Exum gets inbound. Exum goes past two yellow shirts. Layup's been missed by Pino, gets his rebound. Missed it again, Exum gets the rebound. There's a foul. Nogueis fouled. So try as Spain might, they've got to clear up offensive rebounds. Exum gets one rebound there. There's the foul from Jose Nogueis. Makes a big song and dance about it after the foul to show the referee's been fouled, but c'est la vie, the referee saw it. Exum free throw. First one goes in. Moves to 23 points for the game. By far the game's leading scorer. .24, his leading scorer in the tournament, to be honest with you. 20 was his previous, twice he'd done that. Now saving his best performances for late on. Perez comes off with speed, brings Pino forward and fumbles the ball. Exum goes up, that is a superstar move for Dante Exum. That might just kill off the Spanish right there and then. That is a tremendous move, drew contact, almost returned in midair to come up with that move. Gonna see that move again. Well, he's definitely living up to his superstar status, is Dante Exum. Dante Alighieri said that from a small spark, it's a great flame.
Tú el otro. Y aquí vamos a intentar no querer ganar en la primera. Y por favor, bloquear. Si no tenemos ventajas. Bloquear. El sistema que yo diga lo hacemos con buenos bloqueos para conseguir ventajas. Si no, no vale. Uno contra uno solo no vale. ¡Vamos, Eva! ¡Vamos!
And back live here, 16-point lead for Australia, 70-54. 7 minutes left, plenty of time really. Something needs to be done. Son, a turnover from Spain. I'm not sure what Juan Sebastian Saiz was doing that far under the basket when he had space coming through the ball. But Spain can ill afford to have these mental lapses. I think we've got a travelling call, bizarrely enough, against Australia, so Spain will be given another chance. Wide open for three, goes long. And rebounded by, oh my goodness, turnover from Exum. Diaz wide open. Rebounded by Spain, they're playing a little harder right now, but can't find the bucket. That was Vicedo. Missed that opportunity, and another turnover for Australia. They're having all sorts of problems out there. Elect not to take the layup. They let the defense come back in. Oh my goodness, it's helter-skelter out there. Bound for Spain in the corner. One more pass. There's Perez. Back to Vicedo. Australia in the zone. One more pass into here. Up and under. Diaz for three, misses. And a foul will go against Australia. Number 5 for Australia. 2 shots to come. Oh, he's on the shooter too. He has shot the ball. Fisher fouled him. Must have followed through after the shot. Fisher can't believe what he's done. He's good there. 14th foul. Wonderful play there from Javier Marin. Let's see what Fisher did here. Not much contact. Oh, maybe he said something because it's an unsportsmanlike foul. He has to get 2 shots. So another chance for Spain to eat into this lead. And these are bonus. This is charity points. Diaz, I tell you what, Spain get into this game, Diaz will get my vote as most valuable player. Here he is again, Diaz into the lane, all the way back to Sado for three. Can they make one? Sayers rebounds, the sky's up in the air. Diaz in, Diaz in, Diaz in, too far. Diaz gets another on the board. Payno's fumbled the ball and they've turned it over Australia. Maybe Cotton needs a timeout. Diaz going all the way, foul and one! Oh, Alberto Diaz, cometh the man, cometh the hour. Wow, this game is now a 10-point game and Damien Cotter won. Timeout. To that Australian timeout now, Damien Cotter, 10-point lead.
This is Dante, or Dante.
5:46 on the clock.
Same thing, okay?
With a player like Dante Exum on the team, you'd think
Nick, stay out.
that
okay?
there's more than enough to cope with this team, but you never know. Spain have got the bit between their teeth right now.
Get to the rim, they're in the bonus. Right through this, be confident. Remember what we're doing on the on ball. All right, got to get it in here. Let's go. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Sebastian Saiz there getting a few moments. Marine has been as close as you can get to Dante Exum all night. It's for a 9-point game. And it is 9, 60 to 51. 70 to 61, excuse me. Exum guarded by Diaz now. We got game on here. And there's the turnover. Yellow shirts flying down the floor. Layup's good! Perez, reverse layup. Exum went to block it. 7-point game. Duncan on the high post. Exum must be exhausted out there. Diaz playing some wonderful defense. Duncan gets him the ball back. A pick and roll was switched. Exum, quick three. Oh, he's drained it! Dante Exum, downtown Dante. 29 points. By far the best performance of this tournament in terms of importance. Vicedo, Diaz into the lane. Diaz picks up the dribble, goes up, foul, and Diaz will get 2 shots. The lead is back to 10. How big was that three? Incredible shot there from Dante Exum. Diaz at the line again. He's had his fair share of free throws today. Diaz, 7 for 9, 8 for 10 now. And now the Spanish will be ruined. The 8 free throws they missed. 7 free throws they missed in the third quarter. 8-point game. 73 to 65. Still plenty of time left in this one. Emmett Nahn, number 4 for Australia. Gets a non-existent pick and roll from Nicholas. Duncan. Martin 3, way off. Nah into the lane. Duncan's fumbled it. He's under pressure, he's been blocked. And the ball will stay with Australia with 6 on the shot clock. Now Diaz has to do his work guarding Exum. Exum penetrates, settles for 3, surely not. Not quite. Couldn't make another one. Here comes Perez. Perez waves off. Perez, long 3. Saiz tries to keep it alive. A little quick, that 3. He got so much time left in this game, and Quick three like that, not what the doctor ordered. Nah gets the hand off, and now pick and roll possibly. Exum staying ominously quiet on this near side here. Nah goes into the lane, Nah goes up, layup's missed, what a rebound. Spain out of the pack. Diaz comes out. Penetration, Vicedo for three. Missed it, Tuga reliant on the three-pointer. Diaz has stolen the ball. Oh, and re-stolen back. Exum for the dunk, layup is good. 31 for Exum. Timeout for Spain. Very, very unfortunate there for Spain. They got the turnover and then just couldn't get the loose ball. Luis Gul just feels like kicking something. There's the timeout, runs straight to the table. I'm sure you can see it. Thumbs up there from Mr. Koichi Nomura, the commissioner from Japan. Get into this timeout, see what's going on with Spain.
Esquina. Alberto. 41. Subir desde abajo. Pero subes con el 5. Subes tú, Sebas. Vale. Tú te vas y tú te vas, Sebas, y sigues. ¿Habéis oído? ¡Ataca! Si hay ayuda lateral, triple de la esquina tuyo. Tú te quedas al triple. Vienes detrás de él para aquí, para este triple. Y tenemos este triple está acá. Bien, voy. Por favor, dejad de hacer red black en plan mierda. ¡Salta de verdad! ¡Vamos, venga, va!
And back live here. Australia have hung on to this lead, but the comeback is on the way. 10 up with 3:42 left. What have Spain got left in this locker? Still plenty of time left in this game if Spain can rattle off a few threes. Penetration here. Oh, no foul. Marin went up. He's going to keep the ball. Marin went up fairly strongly. Gerald Martin kept his, did well to stay out of the referee's line of vision. There's Marin. Looks like a travel. Diaz comes out. Diaz for three. Short, misses. The rebound. Emmett Nah. Well, Spain have been really woeful from the three-point line. Diaz on the floor. Saiz steps out. Guarding Nah. Here's Pinot. Australia will take their time here. Back to Emmett Nah. Emmett Nah one-on-one with Saiz now. Spotted the mismatch and the foul. Oh, almost dropped in the basket too. That would have been the killer. 3 to play. Now 2 shots here. Drills the first one. Hasn't been a big scorer today. 8 points for Nah. Double-figure average for this team throughout the tournament. There's his 9th. So now the lead is 12. Now you're looking at, do they believe? Does Spain think they've got something left to offer this game? There's a bit of confusion about who wants to do the pick and roll. Perez, Diaz, wide open is Saiz. And the foul from behind goes against Dante Exum. That'll be 2 shots. We're going to find out now what Juan Sebastian Saiz has got in terms of free throw shooting ability. 13 of 19 in the tournament so far. Exum sits down with 4 fouls. First one goes begging for Saiz. And look at that. You're almost getting ready for the end of this game. Head in hands. Second free throw's good. 11-point game. 2 3/4 to play. Duncan, premier point guard to Dane Pinot. To Felix von Hofer. Back to Nah. take their time. There's Pino. Pino penetrates. Great look to Duncan. Have they turned it over? They have indeed. Now Spain need points quickly. Here's Perez. Perez sizing it up. Gets a little rub there from Says. To Diaz. They're not even close to getting a shot on the ball, on the basket. And the foul will go against Martin. Martin is saying he was pushed from behind. 2 shots to come for Diaz. Let's have a look. There, yeah, there's the push on Gerard Martin from behind. Put him straight into Alberto Diaz's path. Now going to explain it to the referee. He's got 4 fouls. Yes, free throw's good. Just to close it to 10 now. Diaz has been a radar from that free throw line today. Almost an interception, it is indeed. That goes in, there's trouble here for Australia. Diaz is all over the ball. My word, there was a block shot. There's another opportunity there for Spain to get back in this game. Luis Gul cannot believe it, head coach of Spain, how many opportunities they had. Diaz getting so close as he can to Emmett Nah. Nah goes under. Steve Nash. Von Hofer's the shooter. Misses there. Diaz the rebound and a foul. Not a great foul at all from Martin. He's fouled out. Gerard Martin is fouled literally 80 feet from the basket. Here's the 3 there. Rebound from Diaz there. Just a hand on a slap there. So another opportunity to get back in the game. Yes, drains one. I should say another one. 12 of 14, Alberto Diaz from the line. You won't have many better games for the Spanish national shirt than this for Alberto Diaz. Looks up to the scoreboard. Sees an 8-point deficit. Sees there's hope. Exum will come back in the game at this point, I'm sure. They'll advance the ball up the floor. Spain won't want to foul just yet. They'll let an offense roll and see if they hit or miss, roll the dice on that one.
Make a cross pick, look at coming
Australia
back.
know that they're probably
Staggers.
2, maybe 3 points away from cleaning this game out.
We got that? Yeah, and then we got it, that's Dante. Okay? All right, and then we're spacing.
The move from Hernan Gomez early in the fourth quarter.
All right,
look at this move here. Exum keeps his right pivot foot, steps through.
It staggers, all right? You're opposite.
2 Spanish players never really stay with that.
Hey, listen. Now listen. You two. You throw it in. You two help out.
Made tonight.
Step back in, give it back to it. All right, for the inbound.
This is 19. 13 from the free throw line. Spain playing the defense live here, almost an interception. Dane Pino picks up, Nicholas comes up, they're trying to get the ball to Exum, they can't find him. Exum gets it eventually, guarded by Marin. Marin looks to penetrate, looks to reach a little bit. They passed it up to Nah. Now they're going to run some clock off this, they're back to 9 seconds. Any score here is doom and gloom for Spain. Nah penetrates, layup. Oh, where's the foul? Because Juan Sebastian Says had Emmett Nah pinned right there. Fouls on Javier Marin, isn't it? Just couldn't quite get out the way quick enough. So 2 shots here for Emmett Nah. Huge shots for Emmett Nah. Free throw shooting wise, he's 5 of 8 on the tournament coming in. He went 2 for 2 just now, and he's drilled that one as well, so it's a 9-point game. Second one misses, stays at 9. Spain with the ball. Here's Perez, gets a double pick and roll. Perez, who's rolling to the hoop. Says rolls to the hoop, lays it up. Almost missed it. 7-point game. Oh, what happened there? Looked like a violation on the inbound that the Spanish players were asking the referee about. Wasn't very interested though. Great defense from Spain. They knew the pick and roll was coming. Interception. Oh my word. Almost an over and back. Layup is good though from Nicholas. How did Exum get so deep? I'll never know. Back to 9. Oh, turnover for Spain. Disastrous way to get an offense in the last minute of the game. Luis Gul is still going on about the inbound play that they thought was a violation. Exum now, don't think they need to foul. They have fouled. Diaz has fouled. Diaz's 3rd foul of the game. So 2 shots to come for Dante Exum. Dante Ali